Howdy folks, welcome back to SnowRunner. We are on the Lowlands map, Season 6, and we are going to do Old Sawmill. It's quite the extensive job. Excuse me. See if we can get it done in one episode or not. I just brought this out of the garage. I recovered it to the garage after the last episode where we delivered the Chevy. Put the M747 back on it. That's been sitting out here. And we will go get the first two metal beams. We have to kind of run all over the place. Make trips back and forth, of course. But the first two metal beams are right here at the shop. The others are down there where the arrows are pointing. There's that couple episodes back I mentioned trying out a new scout vehicle and wasn't impressed with it, so it's sitting over there. Now these go to the sawmill. So we have to go out that back gate, and we're the wrong way around for the back gate, but shit happens. I don't know about this. Good, the trailer kicked over. Good. Good, good, good. After I get these delivered, I'll open up the map and show you where we're going next. The other arrow, I believe, is the cabin zone. This should be the cargo management. That's it. That's the first two. And the other two are right there. Delivering the 4 cabins is an altogether different story. And the 2 concrete slabs, we've got to go to the warehouse down there that we've driven past several times. For this, we go straight off the end of the road. I used to have a driveway like this. Went straight off the T of a road and went down a hill. But I wasn't next to a river. Let's go. Time's a wasting. Right back up the hill to the sawmill. And then south down to the warehouse. Which means we'll come right back out to this road and turn right. for 2 slab. The 4 cement are further away. I'll go around this way and then keep circling right to come out. That's it. I'll show you where we're going. This warehouse. 2 slab. So we come down the hill, turn right, and just follow the road. Two of the cabins we got to pick up on Yellow Rock. 2 of them we'll make. Or we could just make all 4 of them. Whichever seems quicker. But I thought picking up 2 ready-made cabins, we could circumvent the building process for those 2. We could haul in half as much material. We'd only need 4 lumber instead of 8, and only 2 containers instead of 4. Like I say, half the material. The building process would be negligible, but getting the material there is a different story. Wanted to brake a little bit, not bring it to a stop. Cargo management. 2 of those left. We can use those for building cabins. 2 of them anyways. Get the other 2 somewhere else, but concrete slabs. Now 0 left. Those 2 lumber would build 1 cabin along with a container. We'll have to run north and across the wetlands to get our 4 cement. I have not tried to find out what job opens that fuel station. So I don't care about fuel. What I leave the garage with is good for an episode. Probably good for several episodes. On this thing, on a different vehicle, it might be different, but I know you guys might have more need of fuel than I do. All I can say is have a fuel tanker topped off at the garage and take it to where you need it. You can always return it to the garage to recover to the garage to top it off again. All right, that's my concrete slabs. I got 4 cement left. And I'll show you where we're going for that. All right, the cementer in this warehouse. Cement. So we're going to go back out to this road and straight off the end again like we did for the metal, but go across the swamp and continue through the trees, cross again here, and then we're at the cabins or the warehouse. Easy peasy. We're only 11 minutes into this video. I've got 2 of the first 3 freight items delivered. Took 3 trips, but it was short trips. We're going to use high range. And just follow the tire tracks. Let's go to the road map. Not quite high gear range area on that one. If it'll get up to 5th gear, it'll actually go faster than high. A few of you might know how quickly this thing can move in high. You're supposed to go over that other little island before heading for this, but I don't need to. Like I said, a few of you might know how fast 5th gear is in this thing. You may have seen it before. But there isn't much on this map that's going to allow you to achieve 5th gear. I think there's a crossing over here that lets you get to the warehouse. Yes, there is. I encountered it once before in the last video. Now, for cement from this one. Let's bring the camera around. Let's watch it load. Sort of. There we go. But I don't want brick. Hey, there's 4 wooden planks here. That would do that would do both cabins. Might have to come back here for the lumber. Instead of doing 2 here and 2 there. Make 1 trip for 4 wooden planks. At any rate, we're here for, how many metal rolls? 4. Here for unlimited cement. And now we're out of here. Large fuel trailer. Or a fuel trailer. The really big, it's not the really big one. It's not the high saddle fuel trailer, this is the low saddle. High in this is the equivalent of fourth gear. Third to fourth. So it's right now it's you're right. It would be like your slow speed would be third, your better speed would be fourth. Because it does slow down and speed up a little bit here and there, even though it's in one gear and shouldn't be changing gears. Like that right there was fairly slow. This is slower. And then it'll speed up. At any rate, you know what I'm talking about. I'll put it back in automatic for this hill. We went to first gear. Dang near back to the drop-off just that quick. It's nice to have a truck available to me that will do this. So nice. I could do this with one of my Kennys, but it wouldn't be I'd have to worry more about it tipping over and stuff, I guess, is what I'm trying to get at. This I know is is a very stable platform. I could count on one hand that as many times as this thing's lost a load. And I probably would need my fingers. All right, we have to go down here, up here, up here, cross to this roadway. Or, you know, we could go straight down the hill to cross to that roadway, go up the road to the gateway. Yeah, we go through the flooded road to load up 2 cabins on Yellow Rock. And then build 2 more. If we didn't go get those, we would have to locate 8 lumber instead of 4, and we would have to make 2 trips all the way down to the pier instead of 1. That's another metal framing. Did I go across in the wrong place? There's a car out there. I know there's an upgrade I have not gotten. Yeah, I'm on the I'm on the wrong piece of land mass here. When I jogged right, I should have jogged left, I guess. But no problem. We'll get her done just the same. Thirsty. I'm going to repair that engine damage so I'm getting all my horsepower, all my torque. Whee! There goes the trailer back and forth. Oh, and there goes the truck right into the guardrail. It was probably running fifth gear too, wasn't it? Oh, and now it bugged through the guardrail. God dang it. Will it reach? Well, it'll reach that. Gotta force it off of there. Or shut the game off and reboot it. I can't even see the other piece of roadway till I get there. This thing has shit for headlights. And you can't put rooftop mounted floodlights on it. It's not an option. This thing is bare minimum. You make about 3 changes and you're ready to go. It's all the customizing you can do. You can change the gearbox, you can change the wheels, and you can change the add-ons. That's it. Going to Maine, or going to, we were in Maine, going to Yellow Rock National Forest. Hello, here we go finally. I'm not going to rely on those headlights anymore. And I'm going to, I did look at where I need to go in here. I drove the M134 to the warehouse that has the Maybe I should have parked it somewhere else. There, 2 cabins. I checked it out with the M134. I had the M134 on the map, so I checked it out. Excuse me. So we go up to this intersection, make a hard right, and come back around. Alternately, if this road was blocked, we could go across this dirt road all the way through to here. And I think that's what I did with the M134. So yes, with the M134, I went straight up to here and across. So I'm not sure if that road's open or not. Well, the bridge is there, so that's good. If there's a little rock slide or something, I'm not concerned about that. Just that the bridge is open. So let's go. It does that whether you hit it fast or you hit it slow. It doesn't seem to matter. If I came to what amounts to a near complete stop and rolled over really slowly, it would probably be okay. Yeah, got it. I couldn't remember. But I should realize that anything on a main road I'm gonna have already. Except for the other side of the map. I haven't even traversed the west side of the map. I should come over with a radar trailer. There's a way across the river right there. I'll turn around and then come out the other way. I can use up these bricks a little bit here. I can jackknife it harder and pull up. And get 2 cabins on here. Two cabins. Let me move this M134 for next time around. No, I don't want you to do that. Wanted it to go past it. Oh, okay, leave it there. Parked out of the way of anything else I'll want to go through here with. And now we go back to whatchamacallit, lowlands. Attempt to cross the river in the right place. Go up the hill. And then we have to build 2 more cabins. I can get the 4 lumber there in one trip and the 2 containers in another. They are 2-spot containers. Looks like these are 2-spot cabins. The reason I came over here and double checked with the M134 was so I would know for sure if they're 2-spot or 4-spot cabins, because you can get either type. Yeah, it's laying in the street. See, complete stop. That's okay. I discovered today that there is a 3rd Yellow Rock gateway. It comes off of the lowlands map in the southeast corner. Don't know if it works. The only one that I've been through is this one. I tried the other one and it was blocked. So as of right now, this is the only one I know that works. I'll have to send when I'm not recording, I'll drive a scout vehicle down there and see if that gateway works. But I've been recording or either watching TV all day. I never even had any lunch. It's 20 after 1. Maybe I'll take a break for lunch. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Counting this one, I'll have 6 videos stored up that I can go to when I won't need to upload something. Right now I'm working on uploading another video that I did last night. So it's really 7 counting the one that's uploading now. Lowlandville. But it's a day off for me, so I'll record a bunch of shit and videos, and then when I'm working, I don't have to. I can just upload. Woo! Lock them up. And on this thing, they do lock up. See, I was here and I turned right, and I should have looked to the left. I would have seen where I needed to be. There's the car. I think that's just scenery. I don't think it's an upgrade or anything. Doesn't really even show it. That's just like a rock or a down tree or something. Huh. Maybe someday I'll check that out with a scout vehicle. But not when I'm almost 40 minutes in and I still have to build 2 cabins. Besides picking up all the stuff to build them with. I have to come back across this river crossing to get 4 lumber. Go all the way down to the pier for a couple of containers. So that's 2 more trips for stuff. And then go to the cabin construction, haul all that stuff to the cabin construction site and build the cabins, and then haul the cabins up here to deliver them. Now these deliver back here in the corner. Okay, they're a manual delivery or a crane delivery. Wouldn't hurt to get in there a little closer. I've got a decent reach on this, but no reason to stretch the limits on it, I guess. Oh wait, shit. I gotta unpack cargo. right? You know what? We got to put 4 of these in here. I don't know if they'll disappear or not. So I'm going to do something like this. I'm going to put this one as far back here as I can get it. No, don't go that way. Be outside the line. Close enough. Beautiful. Let's go get 4 lumber and drop it at the, oh Christ, drop it at the cabin construction site down by the pier. We'll go to the furthest out place first, and then it'll be a shorter run to get the containers. Let's double check where we are going. Well, it's the same place we got the cement from, so I don't need to look at that. I will need to know where the cabin construction site is. I mean, I looked it up earlier, but that was earlier. Yanking and banking. Cargo management for 4 wood planks. 0 left. I know the cabin construction site is on the south end of the map, not far from the pier. So no need to start looking for it until we get back across the river over here. Dude in high range, even loaded. See what it does with the hill. Look at that baby go. Woohoo! Bring that trailer back over here. Still in high. But I am going to stop and see where I need to go. Cabin construction. Yeah, good thing I looked, because this is the corner we need. And we'll have to bounce over the landslide, I suppose. Kind of sucks, but to not bounce over the landslide, we got to go off-road all the way through here until it connects back up on this side and come around that way. No, thank you. What happens if I stay on this road? It goes down to the shoreline. So without the Kraz Jabors, or a Kenny or something, you might have to go the long way around. But there's still a way to get there. I want to pull up till I'm straight with the trailer for possibly backing out of here, but maybe I can just go ahead through the ditch and the fence. But regardless, all right. Open the storehouse, deliver, unload 4 wooden planks. Now I have to go get 2 containers, which are back over here at the pier. There we go, cargo containers. And I know the formula because I pulled in here when I was scouting the map. I pulled in here and looked at the formula and wrote it down on a notepad. 1 cargo container, 2 wood planks equals a cabin. So we need to go back up to this intersection and cross the river to this point. And I believe we can go off the road right there and get down to where it crosses. I think that's what I was doing yesterday. And then we turn right and come around this way to get to the pier. I don't think that fence is indestructible. We'll find out. There we go. Now I have an advantage that I can drive over the tree stumps. And I have an advantage that I can go up and over this roadblock. Trying to do it without damage. But these advantages are not so I can make the game easier, but rather so I can get things done quicker. Try to make these jobs fit into a video, an hour-long video. I think it's right here that I turn, not up there. Right there. Yes, I've done that. I've done this little loop-de-loo here before. Little snake trail. Could come down right there, but there's a guardrail in the way. The size of this thing can make it a little more difficult to get through these trails. She is a beast. But she treats me well. Is that just washed up trees out there? Some debris. She likes to stray toward a telephone pole or a guardrail. But I got the steering set up pretty good on her. I'm setting it up as I pull in. I'm thinking about reversing out and setting it up to do that. There we go, cargo containers. I probably went right by them the first time. Now let's go to the keyboard. I think I left it over there a little too long. Uh-huh. So we'll go forward and set it up again. Here we go. That looks like it'll go through pretty good. I'm going to have to come this way some, but not too much. But look how much it moved over in that little adjustment. Yeah, I didn't want it to do that. Oh, it's the gate sticking out, for Pete's sake. Stop. Bring it back around. There we go. Bring the nose around. Perfect. And then the lag hits me. Nice lag spike just when I'm backing up. Probably won't show up on the video, but I see it on my screen. Could have straightened out the front end a little better. Brought it around a little sooner. But we're out. That's what matters. Go back to the controller. And we're back to the cabin creation place. Cabin crafting. Now we go back across. That didn't work. Yeah. Does a big job. It does show on the screen that I've delivered 2 of the 4 cabins. That's nice. So I know that counted. It's a good indication that these will count, and I'll be done with it. This time I know I can go through the fence. I'm not going to worry about pulling up. Just get this thing offloaded and build those cabins. Cabins 2 in stock. Now load 2. There we are. 2, we built 2 cabins. And we're off to the races again. It's been just over an hour since I started this job. But it's only a 3-4 minutes back to the other place. This map reminds me of playing Black River. Or Smithville Valley. Alright, we have to crane deliver these, and we're out of here. And I forgot to unpack them. Again. I just want this job done. Let's go back to the crane. Hook it on. Extend. Raise. Or bring the winch line in. It's getting dark again. I gotta raise it up over the pole and bring it around. I think it's above the pole. I went past it anyways. Don't have to be too careful about where I set them down. As long as this one's at full extension, the other one will go in. It says 3 of 4. Good deal. Count them as I set them down. Getting dark very quickly. That was enough. All I had to do was... It's still up in the air, but it's there. All right, well, we'll accept. And then we'll close functions and drop this down. Can we? No, we got to go back into crane. Guess I don't care how it's sitting. I suppose there will be another job later that wants cabins, and maybe we can come back and get these. All right. That's all she wrote, folks. We delivered cabins. We built and delivered cabins. Wonderful. Hour 10. Thanks for watching, and we will see you in the next episode.